Welcome back to the Stoic Path, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we're uncovering something special, the morning routine of one of history's greatest philosopher-kings, Marcus Aurelius. What if I told you that the secret to resilience, clarity, and purpose was discovered almost 2,000 years ago by a Roman emperor? A routine so powerful that it shaped one of history's most admired leaders. A man who ruled Rome while facing constant war, plague, and personal tragedy. Section 1. Who was Marcus Aurelius? Before we dive into his morning practice, let's understand who Marcus Aurelius was. Born in 121 CE, Marcus would become the most powerful man in the Western world. But unlike many rulers, he's remembered not for conquest or excess, but for his wisdom and character. While leading Rome through multiple crises, Marcus wrote private reflections, never meant for publication, that became meditations, one of the most profound works of practical philosophy ever written. What's remarkable is how Marcus maintained his humanity and clear thinking despite immense pressure. His secret? A deliberate morning routine that primed his mind for whatever challenges the day might bring. Section 2. The 5 elements of Marcus's morning routine. Marcus's routine wasn't about productivity hacks or optimization. It was about strengthening his mindset. Let's break down the 5 core practices that started his day. First, rising early. Marcus was known to wake before dawn. In his words, at dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being. This wasn't just about maximizing hours. The quiet solitude of early morning provided Marcus with precious time for reflection before the demands of the empire consumed him. Second, preparation for difficulties. Marcus began each day by saying to himself, I will meet with people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and unsocial. This wasn't pessimism, it was a mental preparation. By anticipating challenges, nothing could catch him off guard. When difficulties arose, he was ready, not surprised. Third, morning reflection. Marcus practiced what we might call philosophical journaling. He would write reflections focusing on 3 questions. What is the nature of the universe? What is the nature of human virtue? How can I align myself with both? This practice grounded him in perspective, reminding him that he was part of something larger than himself. Fourth, contemplation of death. This might sound morbid to modern ears, but Marcus regularly reminded himself of life's brevity. He wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Far from being depressing, this memento mori practice created urgency and clarity. When we remember that our time is finite, we make better choices about how to spend it. Fifth, setting clear intentions. Marcus didn't just react to his day, he intentionally directed it. He set clear purposes for his actions, reminding himself that his role was to serve others, maintain equanimity, and act according to nature. In his words, begin the morning by saying to yourself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial. All these things happen to them by reason of their ignorance of what is good and evil. Section 3. Why this routine works. What makes Marcus's routine so effective even today? Modern psychology confirms what Marcus intuitively knew. Our morning thoughts shape our entire day. By deliberately setting his mental state first thing in the morning, Marcus created psychological resilience. His routine worked because it addressed fundamental human needs. Perspective, seeing beyond immediate concerns. Preparation, mental rehearsal for challenges. Purpose, aligning daily actions with deeper values. Brain science shows that our mental patterns are most malleable in the morning. By directing his thoughts intentionally, Marcus was literally shaping his neural pathways for the day ahead. Section 4. Adapting the routine for modern life. You don't need to be a Roman emperor to benefit from Marcus's wisdom. Here's how to adapt his routine for your life. 1. Create morning solitude. Even 15 minutes before the household wakes or before checking your phone can provide the mental space Marcus valued. 2. Practice realistic optimism. Like Marcus, acknowledge that difficulties will come, but prepare your mind to respond virtuously. 3. Journal with purpose. Ask yourself bigger questions beyond your to-do list. What virtues do you want to embody today? What perspective might you be missing? 4. Remember what matters. Use the memento mori practice to filter out trivial concerns and focus on what truly matters to you. 5. Set clear intentions. Before rushing into action, decide who you want to be today, not just what you want to accomplish. Conclusion. Marcus Aurelius didn't have access to productivity apps or life hacks. What he had was a profound understanding of the human mind and how to direct it toward virtue and tranquility. His morning routine reminds us that true success isn't measured by conquest or achievement, but by our ability to maintain our principles and peace of mind regardless of circumstances. The most powerful part of his routine was its simplicity. It required no special equipment, just the commitment to begin each day with intention. If you found value in this exploration of Marcus Aurelius' morning routine, help spread this ancient wisdom by liking this video and subscribing to the Stoic Path. And I'd love to hear in the comments, what part of your morning routine helps set your mind right for the day? Until next time, remember Marcus's words. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love.